What's going on, everyone? Jake here again. So once again we are on the road this morning. It is just a little before 9 o'clock. I've been out on the road since about 6:30. Yesterday we went and picked up the 47 DeSoto. If you didn't watch that video, go back and watch that one. So I got it dropped off to my buddy, and I'm gonna try. I've got it thrown up on Facebook Marketplace there. I had one guy thought he might be interested. He's like, well, I own my own junkyard, I thought it'd be cool to park out front. I was like, it'd be great for that. And a couple other people were maybe interested in the engine and a couple other parts. But like I say, I'm gonna try and do what I can to save it. And if not, I'll let my buddy go ahead and crush it. I don't want that to happen to it, but the thing is just so far gone. It about fell apart, dragging it off my trailer. There's, the frame is just eaten away. There's no floors in it. It's really rough. But if I do end up crushing it, I'll definitely pull a few parts off of it before I let that happen. But anyways, right now we are going to pick up the 57 Plymouth Plaza, and we're by ourselves today. Yesterday we had my good buddy Albert hanging out with us. He won't be here today. He's leaving me on my own. So hopefully everything will go okay. I don't think we'll really have very many problems. So anyway, yeah, we're about 15 minutes away, so I'll pick back up when we pull in. Alright, so we're here. Got pulled back here. So I'm going to try to do what I usually do if they don't have wheels. It does have a front wheel over here, but there's not one over here. And then there's no rear axle in it. They got it all up on blocks all over. But usually what I do in a situation like this is I'll take both my jacks, put one on both sides, and I'll lift the front end up high enough that I can back my trailer under it. And then go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll show it around. If you didn't watch the first video where I showed this thing, I couldn't get either one of the doors open. Yeah, it is a Plaza, which I think these weren't a very popular model of these, but they're still pretty cool. Trunk lid's rusted. Not really sure what shape it's in underneath, if it's savable. I've seen people take like just the car bodies of things, with no floors and, just the outer shell, and like drop them onto like a whole drivetrain, chassis and everything, and just weld their own floor and supports and stuff. Like, it'd be really cool to do that with this. Yeah, can't even see in there. It's all grown up full of weeds. But, and let's say there is an engine in it. The old 6-cylinder. So, alright, I'm going to start getting it lifted up and get back under it. Okay, so I was able to get it up. I think it's high enough to start backing under it. Yes, I know my jacks are teetering, but I was able to get them on the frame rail on both sides. So this one's really teetering. I gotta hurry up and back under before it falls. That's kind of what I want, is for the front to fall on the deck. So then usually what I'll do, I don't know if I'll be able to do it in this situation, but I usually get my big jack right underneath and lift the front end up, and then I can start winching it on. But, that didn't work, so I'll have to jack it up again. But yeah, just live and learn. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you gotta start over. Alright, let me get this done. Okay, we're finally starting to make some progress. Got the trailer under it a little bit. And then I was struggling to get this under in a good spot. I kept putting it on the radiator support, and as you can see, it just crumpled in. So I was able to get it underneath the engine cross member, and we've got that wheel up here. So shouldn't be too bad from here. I think once I get, the whole back end's just dragging at this point. I think once I get it up far enough to where it's going to drag on the frame rails, I'll probably throw a 4x4 on each side, and hopefully it'll just slide on the 4x4s. So let's keep going here. I had a neighbor come over and he's helping me for a minute. He said I guess there was a 58, one of these right next to it. It was a 4-door with a V8 in it. I was like, man, I would have liked to have that one too. But let's keep going. Just going a little bit at a time. Coming right along. Having a lot better time with this one than the DeSoto, that's for sure. You can see why I do that. I just get the jack under it, and then it just kind of rolls along with the jack. Works out pretty well. Let's see what's happening in the back. Oh, and some concrete and stuff. Oh, the leaf springs fell apart. Should probably move these, because I really don't want to tear up that back bumper if I can help it. Not like anyone would buy it from me, but it'd be cool just to hang it on the wall along with the front one. Any under on it? Yeah, those leaves just fell right apart. Oh, there is a big cinder block right there. I'm gonna have to get that out of there. That's gonna cause issues. Let me work on doing that. Well, we're almost there. Problem I'm running into now is the same problem we had with the DeSoto yesterday. Is that when you're pulling it up, the whole back end's wanting to slide off the trailer, which is what's happening here. So I'm trying to figure out what to do about that. I actually was able, I might have to do it some more, but this works sometimes. If you get to rocking on the car, you can bump it over. Although it's kind of difficult by yourself. But I did get it to move a little bit, so I'm going to try and do that a little more. Get it straightened out here, and it'll be on there, and we can get out of here. Alright, well, a lot of shimmy in the back and winching a little bit at a time. We finally got it on here. It's still way over here, but it's away from the tires enough, and it's on the deck, so I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to kill myself anymore trying to slide it over. But there it is. It's where she sat for who knows how long. But yeah, pretty wild. I'm gonna clean up and try and get out of here. And really quick too, you got this old pieced together truck in here. Look at this old, I don't know what kind of frame it is. Old wood spoke wheels. I don't know what in the world they're off of. Old engine. But you got this thing. The cab is an International. It's got a Buick, I think, drivetrain and radiator. You can see the emblem there. But they're wanting to sell this too. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I don't know what in the world I'd do with it. But those doors would be cool just to hang up on the wall. Pretty neat. But look at those great big axle hubs. Wild. Real straight 6. But yeah, pretty neat. It's all out of this old farm style house. They've got it for sale. I think the property goes clear back there. It'd be great for me. Well, probably not, because then I'd have all kinds of crap sitting out here, like just like these folks did. But all right, now I got to get turned around and go out that way. Grab my water so I don't die. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I got out of there and got the car back to my little parking spot in town. I'm just gonna leave it on the trailer for now and decide what I'm gonna do with it. I'll probably list it like I did the DeSoto and see if anyone has any interest in it. If not, we'll go from there. I don't know, you know. I would love to do something with it, but with it being so rough and, you know, I just don't have the time for projects right now, especially something that big. You know, because I would go, like I mentioned earlier, I've seen people take just the bare, like, shell body of the, you know, of a car before and build their own frame and floor and everything, and, you know, set it on like a newer drivetrain chassis, all that. I would love to do that, but like I say, it's just the, you know, the time, and, you know, I'd have to do it at my buddy's shop, and, you know, I've got to work around his schedule as well. And I've already got my huge square body Cummins project over there that I haven't even gotten started on it yet. So I don't know, but so anyway, let me know what you think of this thing. You know, what should I do with it? Let me know what you think of that little truck too. I don't know. I offered him some money for it, which, you know, after looking at it, I'm like, might offer him a little less, but he's saying he's got offers of $400 to $500 on it, and I would, you know, I wouldn't be interested in it anywhere near that much, just because, you know, all I'm gonna do is take it home and try and flip it, try and sell it to someone else. So yeah, anyways, so let me know what you think, and of course hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and of course don't forget to subscribe. I mentioned last video we're almost at 1,000 subs. That's going to be a huge mile marker to get to 1,000. So help me out, subscribe, and have a good one.